And welcome to Ipswich High School. Wynn Damon along with Richie Eaton as we are getting set for high school football. Game number 2 in the 2018 season. The Newburyport Clippers taking on the Ipswich Tigers. And Richie, we're coming into tonight's game with a battle of the undefeated.
Yeah, that's nice to say that, even though it's after one game. Newburyport 15-13 victory over Linfield last week. And Ipswich beat Essex Tech. It was 45-34, something like a real high-scoring game, 45-34. A lot of similarities with these teams. They're both very young. Ipswich has on their roster 3 seniors, 7 juniors, 24 sophomores, and 10 freshmen of their 44 players, whereas Newburyport has 11 seniors, 6 juniors, and 20 sophomores. So a very heavy-laden sophomore team for both of these teams. And, you know, Ipswich put a lot of points on the board. I don't know if they're that strong offensively or Essex is weak, but at the same point, Essex scored 34 points. That must have been an interesting game to watch. You know, we went in the Newburyport game. We talked last week. We thought the Newburyport's defense would be strong. They're good in the kicking game, you know, experience in the kicking game, and the offense would take a while to get going. And most of that rate out pretty much as fact. Linfield's 2 of their first 3 plays resulted in turnovers, an interception, and a fumble recovery by the Clippers. But the thing that surprised me, most of the offense responded so quickly and scored 2 quick touchdowns. Then on Newburyport's 3rd possession, they got the ball and had a field goal, which turned out to be the winning field goal. So Newburyport jumped out to a 15-0 lead right off. And then they held on. The defense played well, and Linfield's defense got stronger and shut down Newburyport's offense the rest of the way. Tom Murphy, playing quarterback for Newburyport, threw 2 touchdown passes, looked good in that game. Seamus Webster, the bull in the defense on the offense, just carried the ball a lot. He's a hard runner. So that was impressed me. I thought that it would take a while, but the Clippers got some good receivers too. Murphy can get the ball to him, so you're going to see the offense picking up every game, and it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that seems to happen every season as the offense improves week by week by week. Same thing happens on the Patriots side of things too. You know, they all the teams seem to operate the same way. The more they get to practice, the better they get.
Yeah, the defense usually has an edge to start out with. But Clippers will be in their white with red pants today, and Ipswich in their black jerseys, black pants, and white numerals. We're waiting for Ipswich to come on the field right now. There they are. Here they come now.
Here come the Tigers!
Kind of foggy wind. We see it over in the background more than we are right here on the field right now, but you can see beyond the school, it's kind of foggy.
Yeah, we on the way down, we hit a lot of fog in Newbury, and then it seemed to clear up in Rowley and Ipswich. But yeah, now the fog is starting to roll in here at Ipswich High School.
Creeping in on cat feet or something like that. Wasn't that the poem?
It could be. All right, the Ipswich Tigers are sending their captains out there, and one is the quarterback Ben Yanakakis. Also out there is Cam James.
And for Newburyport, number 1, Jake Lane, he wore 83 last week. He's wearing number 1. Robbie Johnston, number 8. 50 is Trevor Foley. And number 6, Seamus Webster for the Clippers.
We've had a chance to sit next to the Ipswich High School band, and they are sounding pretty good tonight. I bet they'll do a nice job on the national anthem.
Yep, you'll hear them pretty loud during the game.
Which is fine about that.
I like to see the spirit, the pep. It's good. They got a huge squad, cheering squad down here.
That's right. Talking about a huge squad, looking forward to next week's game. Not to get ahead of ourselves, but Masconomic comes in, and they usually have like 300 kids on the football team.
Yeah, I think I think sometimes they actually have to use double numbers on some of the players, but they do have a large turnout all the time. I think we mentioned last week that a couple of years ago they'd have 2 JV teams because they were so huge with the number of players. All right, so a coin toss has taken place, and we'll see. There it is. The referee has it. Ipswich has won the toss. They'll probably defer. Yep, they deferred.
The Tigers have won the toss and deferred.
Okay, everybody taking the old Belichick philosophy.
Yeah.
Get the ball in the second half. Plus, you got a choice to pretty much get the wind in the second half, too. Well, tonight there's no wind. That flag is dead still.
Did you see that Bill Belichick has passed Tom Landry for regular season NFL wins?
Yes, yeah, they were tied going into the season. He's got, Hallis and Schuler ahead of him.
Yeah. So.
A long way to go, though.
Well, he's on third place, so
Yeah, that's pretty good.
that's a good thing. And then Tom Brady, most wins by a quarterback over the age of 40.
Yeah.
So is that one?
No, I think it was number 41. I don't know
okay.
who was up there.
George Blanda, maybe?
Blanda played a long time because he kicked a lot. He was a kicker. But who the heck was it? I think I did see somebody that was it. It wasn't Warren Moon, was it?
He was around a long time,
yeah.
too.
All right.
Last week,
Here we go, Evan.
Ipswich High
one more.
School lost a former player. George Foster passed away last week, and he was a great player for the Tigers. I spoke with Coach Jack Welch earlier today, and for Coach Jack Welch, George was one of the top 5 linebackers that he ever coached. He was a big part of the undefeated 1970 Tiger football
They're talking about
team.
George Foster, a player for the Clippers. I mean, for the Tigers that passed away this past week.
At this time, please
So they ask him for a moment of silence.
for George Foster. Thank you, George. Rest in peace. And now please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by the Ipswich High School Band.
Sounding good. You know, talking about George Foster from the Ipswich Tigers, who passed away this week from the 1970 squad. This is the anniversary as well of another pass.
Yes, basically, we think about this past week with the Field of Honor at Newburyport, sponsored by the Exchange Club, and we always remember Tom Pecorelli, who was a cameraman for me for many years while he was in high school and got his start out at Newburyport Cable. And Tom did the games for us, went on to work for Fox TV, and unfortunately was killed on the first plane that went down in the Trade Center. So a little bit of a tribute to Tom Pecorelli. I hope everybody remembers Tom and his family, and we wishes, condolences again to his family, and a good friend, Tom Pecorelli.
The Clippers, number 21.
17 years.
Yeah, it goes by fast.
For the Tigers.
Yep.
I remember where we were at a board meeting at the bank when it happened, and somebody knocked on the door and told us what happened. Like, wow.
Yeah.
All right, now we're ready to get the game going. Clippers will be going from right to left.
So getting set for the kickoff is Dom Delavalle. And he is a left-footed kicker. It's a end-over-end kick picked up right around the 30 by the Clippers. As they try to run to the right in the middle of the field, Barkevich gets stopped at about the 37-yard line. He doesn't really run much with the ball.
No, he was a lineman, right? To the 38.
But it was a high kick. It was a short kick.
10-yard return.
On their own 37-yard line.
All right.
And as we mentioned in the pregame, with Walker Barkevich's field goal ability, that one basically won the game last week.
Yep. Yeah.
So it's 1st and 10 for Newburyport. They have the ball at their own 37-yard line, just underway here at Ipswich High School, Paul Doyen Field. And the quarterback is Tom Murphy, out of the shotgun again. And Murphy hands the ball off. Oh, Green got the ball. The ball came loose when he got hit. Ipswich looking like they recovered that fumble. Let's see who the last one up is.
I haven't seen a signal yet. I guess it's still Newburyport. But Clippers lost 3 yards on the play. Oh, no. He said Tiger. The Clippers recovered.
By the Tigers, yeah. I don't think so.
No, Clippers ball. Yeah, I think it was recovered by Ralph Wokel for the Clippers, a lineman. So he lost 2 yards on the play. So it's a 35, 2nd down and 12. Green lost 2.
So Murphy has Green in the backfield with him. As he gets set, takes the snap, and he keeps the ball, and he gets tripped up. Taken down right around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I guess they're going to spot it right about the 40, a 5-yard pickup. Be 3rd and 7.
One of the linemen was able to get through to make that stop. Just underway here at Paul Doyen Field at Ipswich High School, Newburyport and Ipswich. Clippers with the ball. It's 3rd and 7 at their own 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Murphy. Gets set as he takes the snap, wants to throw, and puts it right down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete for a flag.
Incomplete pass for the flag on the play.
As the Clippers, that's a number we don't have.
What number was that?
87, I want to say.
I think I got it on the other roster. Let me see.
Well, the pass was intended for him.
Yeah, no, I don't have him on the roster.
No.
Right. Well, it was in your first down for the Clippers anyway. It was a 10-yard penalty, but it's a first down.
Defensive holding.
They're going to call it defensive holding.
First and 10 for the Clippers.
So that puts the ball at the midfield stripe. As they reset the down markers, 1st and 10. There's the snap, and the handoff goes over to Johnston, and he goes to the right, and he gets taken down shy of the 40-yard line.
Looks like he picked up about 8 yards.
Yeah.
Rob Johnston.
Brought down by number 12,
He's 2nd and 2 from the 42.
Cam James in on the tackle for the Tigers.
Second and shot 3 for the Clippers.
Well, it looks like the fog is starting to clear up a little bit. A little chill in the air. I'm glad we wear the sweatshirts.
Yeah, I was debating. I'm glad I did.
Yeah. So here we go, 2nd and 2 for the Clippers with the ball at the Ipswich 42-yard line. As Murphy takes the snap and
First down.
Hands it off, and they get the first down, yes.
Green.
Thomas Green.
Tom Green pounds out those couple of yards.
Number 50. Molly Mock.
Just enough. That's all you need to move those chains.
Yeah, it sounds like Amesbury. Move those chains.
Yeah. Yeah, this year the Thanksgiving Day game is in Amesbury.
Yep.
First down.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Clippers from the Tiger 40.
All right, the Clippers line it up. They have receivers split to the left and right. Murphy gets set, takes the snap.
Nice
and
run.
He hands it off as they run right up the middle. Robbie Johnston with another first down.
Log driver number 6, Seamus Webster. Brought down by number 18.
Webster.
So it's 6 and 8. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Let me see.
24 with 23.
Down to 7:48 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Newburyport on the initial drive. So in the backfield is Webster. He's lined up behind Murphy at quarterback. Takes the snap and pass incomplete. That pass was intended for Jared Picciano.
Second and 10 for the Clippers.
So coming in for Newburyport, that's Green. As Webster goes off, 7:23 to go in the first quarter, no score. Clippers going right to left. Green in the backfield with Murphy. There's the snap. Pitch over to Green, and he runs left. And he gets the ball down to about the 20.
Yeah. That was Green again.
Brought down by number 20, Chase.
Maybe the 19. Pick up a 4. 3rd and 6.
Yep, 3rd and 6. Huntley in on the tackle.
About 8 for the Clippers.
You tell the players to sit down so we can see over their shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't you ask them?
Yeah. There's some big guys over there.
Yeah, you know the coach is big. All right, Webster in the backfield with Murphy. 3 receivers on the right-hand side for the Clippers. Murphy looking, throws right down the middle into the end zone,
had him open.
and it's incomplete.
Yeah. Just a little bit overthrown.
Pass was intended for Tamayashi.
About 37.
Looks like a field goal attempt coming. This is going to be 19, 29, 7, about 36 yards.
Walk down, Clippers.
We've seen him do it.
Yeah, in warm-ups, he was kicking them about 43 yards. He's from the 33-yard line, he was kicking them.
Walker Barkevich for the Newburyport Clippers.
40, 35, 30. 28, 27, about 37. Let me see, 40. Yeah, about 37.
Yep, 37-yard attempt.
Number 21.
Right-footed kicker.
This would be a good poke.
He's a junior. No wind. There's a snap. It's a good snap. The kick. Oh, what a beauty of a kick.
It might be wide.
It's
Wide right.
Right. But he had plenty of length on it.
No good.
All right, just a little adjustment. They can make it. He certainly had the length. So no score. 6:21 to go in the first quarter of play. So the Clippers turn the ball over. And Ipswich is going to be starting it out at their own 20-yard line. All right, first offensive play for the Ipswich Tigers. And Yanakakis is the quarterback. And he hands it off, and the Tigers bring it right up to the 35-yard line.
That's a first down.
Beauty of a run.
18 was the carrier. That would be
Cole Terry.
Ball grab number 18, Cole Terry.
15-yard pickup, 1st and 10.
And that's enough for an Ipswich Tiger. First down.
Okay.
It's going to be a long night. And there's a handoff as the Tigers run it again right up the middle. And that was Cam James.
5-yard pickup.
5:37 to go in the first quarter. No score between Ipswich and Newburyport.
Actually picked up maybe 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, it looks like they have it on the 41-yard line. Second down play coming up. And Yanakakis pitches it out, and the running back slips and falls down.
Yeah.
That was James.
No gain. It looks like he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. He looked like he slipped on the play.
Yeah.
I actually might have. Did he pick up a yard?
Yeah, he got a yard. He put it at the 42.
3rd and 3.
And Yanakakis, the Ipswich quarterback, he's the first quarterback we've seen this year that actually goes under center.
That's right. Yeah. Good. Oops. Ooh, Newburyport almost jumped offside. Too bad they didn't snap it. That looks like that might have been the play, too.
Yeah. So now he's checking his wrist for the plays there. Takes the snap, and he pitches it out. The Tigers run it on the left side. They pick up a first down. That's Cole Terry.
Yep.
The first down.
Brought down by number 24, Thomas Green.
So Tom Green on the takedown, on the tackle. First down for the Tigers. And they put that at the Ipswich 48-yard line with 4:23 to go in the first quarter. No score. Well, the stand's filling in quite well tonight here in Ipswich.
Yeah, a little slow in developing, but they got here just right after the game started.
All right, Yanakakis at quarterback under center. He turns around, hands the ball off, and no gain. See if we can pick up who got the handoff.
Brought down by number 66.
I think that was James who got the handoff.
Yeah, it looks like he got a couple of yards.
Yeah, he got it right up to the 50.
2nd and 8.
So a couple, 2nd and 12 for the Tigers.
And he gained 2. I also said he lost 2.
Isaiah Morrissey split wide to the right on the near side. And Yanakakis keeps it again as he goes around the right side, right tackle, and he gets the ball to the Newburyport 46-yard line.
Yeah. Pick up a 4. Be 3rd and 4.
Down by number 66, Thomas Doyle.
Doyle on the tackle for Newburyport.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Tigers.
Yanakakis, if we watch, he's a left-handed thrower too, so he does go back to pass.
This time, Yanakakis hits, the ball pops loose, and it's recovered by the Ipswich Tigers. Jumping on it was Cole Terry. And the ball gets pushed back to the 44-yard line of the Tigers.
10-yard loss.
Fourth and about 14.
All right, here we go again. Yanakakis takes the snap. This time he pitches it out, and a quick punt by the Tigers, and it bounces at the 25 of Newburyport. It's got an Ipswich roll, and it's inside the 10, and the Tigers down it. So on the 4th down play, Tigers did the punt.
And the 9-yard line.
Yeah, Newburyport's going to start it out deep in their own territory.
57-yard punt. I couldn't see who punted that. Was that Yanakakis? He booted it with his right foot, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looked like he was hit, but I'll have to double check next time they punt. 2 minutes to go.
I'd like to remind you that Nick's Pizza is one of the sponsors for tonight's broadcast, and also our Feed the Crew sponsor, so we thank them for that. So here we go. Newburyport at their own 10-yard line. Gets set, takes the snap, and Clippers run it up the middle.
Good power run.
Yeah, power run, and it's still up, and now they're down. Get the ball to about the 15-yard line.
Is that Green?
Yeah, Green on the run.
6 yards.
Well, Ipswich looked pretty good on their first offensive drive.
Yeah, kept the ball on the ground the whole time. Because I know we're warming up. Yanakakis throws a nice ball, so I thought they might do some passing.
Jake Lane split wide to the left on the near side for the Clippers as they go from right to left. Murphy with two backs, and he hands the ball off, and the Clippers pick up a first down, and a nice run by Seamus Webster.
Number 6, Seamus Webster. Tackled by number 12, Cam James for the Tigers.
So they are going to be spotting the ball at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 Clippers.
With a minute to go here in the first quarter of play and no score.
Nice 11-yard pickup by Webster on that play. He's got 28 yards and 2 carries.
Tamayashi goes off for Newburyport.
Boy, when the ball's on the ground, the quarter goes by awful fast.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go anywhere, guys. Stay here.
All right, Murphy again out of the shotgun, has a single back. He throws over to the right.
Covered up.
And, yeah, that is a...
Did they call that a lateral? Yeah, they did. So loss of yardage.
quite a bit of yardage.
Yeah, go against Murphy.
I thought he threw it back. Not to the side, not laterally, but...
Yeah, but it's behind him, it's the lateral.
Oh, okay, yep.
40, let me see, 50, 40, 30, 25, 20, 18-yard line?
Yes, on the 18.
That's -6. Second and 18.
Justin in on the backfield for the Clippers. Murphy takes the snap, and he comes over to the near side left, and he gets hit right around the line of scrimmage. That very well could be the last play here in the first quarter. So it's going to be third and long yardage.
Yeah, third and 18.
And Clippers run off. I guess they'll let the clock run out, and that's it for one quarter of play. No score between the Ipswich Tigers and the Newburyport Clippers.
It's very fast first quarter.
We'd like to thank Giuseppe's Italian Restaurant for being a sponsor of Newburyport High School football here on the Hub. Giuseppe's is also our recap of the game sponsor. And if you're interested in sponsoring broadcasts of Newburyport High School sports on local Channel 9, contact Sarah Hayden at 978-961-0350, or you can email Sarah with an H at ncmhub.org. All coming up, it's going to be next week, the Constitution Week, U.S. Constitution Week, and the Hub will be explaining its new engaged citizenship membership. So that'll be fun. You get to see how they, if you want to, get to see how we cover the school committee meetings. Get to learn about the Earthport Film Festival. Get to watch the morning show. Get to watch the afternoon show. And get to watch us do the football game next Friday. Get your tickets. It will sell out. No, it's open to everyone, and it's a good way to learn how the Hub how you can work with the Hub and help do things and promote the community.
Screen pass.
Nice pass over to Webster as Webster broke loose.
He's going to go.
There he goes. He's at the 50, the 40, down to the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in for the score.
82 yards.
Seamus Webster. So Newburyport takes a 6-0 lead with 10 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play.
That was well set up, too, that screen pass.
I don't think they did that last week.
Yeah, they did. It was a screen pass to Webster worked. I picked up 7 or 8 yards.
So Barkevich is going to go for the extra point. As Trevor Ward holds, there's the kick, and that is up, and that is good. And that is into the street behind the goalpost. I always wondered how, I get nervous, you know, you drive by a field, you think you're going to get hit with a football.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it's worse if it's baseball.
Yeah. But now they play at the new Richie Eaton field. Chances of that happening are a lot less. All right, the Clippers have a 6-0 lead with 10:43 to go in the second quarter.
Okay, nice pass. That was a well-executed screen pass, and that showed me the website had a lot more speed than I thought. We didn't really see that last week, but once he got the opening, he just kept making more and more daylight.
All right, the Tigers are back to receive. They are going from right to left here in the second quarter. And there's a huge kick. Wow. That comes right down to the goal line. Picked up by the Tigers. That's Morrissey. Morrissey breaks the tackle, still on his feet, and he finally gets hauled down around the 30-yard line.
Nice return.
Morrissey. Brought down by a host of Clippers. Tigers will begin. First and 10 from their own 30.
So the Tigers get their second possession coming up. They have the ball at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30.
I only have enough to get that. If you guys are still hungry, I'll go get it.
A lot of hot dogs going out tonight, Richie.
Yes, make me hungry.
Pizza, too.
Well, you know what, give me the 18.
All right, here we go. First and 10 for Ipswich with the ball at their own 30-yard line. And Yanakakis hands it off, and Tigers pick up a little bit. Not too much. With it is James. Picked up the yardage there.
Picked up 4.
Oh, close to 5. Those are sneaky yards.
Yeah. He actually picked up 5, yeah. 2nd and 5.
All right, two backs are split for the Tigers, and there's the pitch. Comes over on the near side, and the Tigers get the ball up to the 45-yard line. Cole Terry on the carry.
Brought down by number 80.
10-yard pickup, first down at the 45.
Number 24, Thomas Green. And that's enough for another Ipswich Tiger. First down.
All right, 9:41 to go here in the second quarter of play. Newburyport leading Ipswich 6-0. Ipswich with the football. And there's a snap and not much of a, is that the quarterback keeper there?
Yeah, I did. Clippers almost jumped on that, but they got back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yanakakis kept it. Picked up a yard. Yep.
So it'll be 2nd and 9 for Ipswich with the ball at their own 46. So Cam Chains in the backfield for the Tigers. Pass over on the far side is complete to Morrissey. Morrissey breaks down on the right sideline, and he gets the ball down to about the 30-yard line before it pops loose out of bounds. First down, Ipswich Tigers.
Yep, 24-yarder.
And that's Close enough for another Ipswich Tiger. First down.
8:34 to go here in the second quarter of play. Ipswich on the march. So again, backs are split behind Yanakakis, and they run it, hit the right tackle.
Is that Terry for 2 yards?
Brought now by number 24, Thomas Green.
Yeah,
Number 62.
Green in on the tackle.
And a double, 2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
So it looks like they all have plays on their wrists.
Yeah. Makes it easier for them.
So there's the snap and a pitch out on the near
nice tackle.
side. And a good tackle by the Newburyport Clippers. That's Picciano.
Loss on the play.
4-yard loss.
3rd and about 12 for the Tigers.
Down to 7:14 to go in the second quarter. And it's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Tigers. Yanakakis looking over the sideline, wants to make sure he has the right play. Two backs are also checking. And Yanakakis hangs on to it, and he crosses the 30-yard line.
Picked up maybe 4. It's going to be 4th down.
Picked up by number 66, Thomas
But it's going to be 4th and 9 for the Tigers with 6:39 to go here in the second quarter. So Ipswich has the ball at the Newburyport 34-yard line.
29.
Number 29.
So James and Terry are the backfield. And there's the pass to the right corner, and it's incomplete. Pass was really way far ahead of the intended receiver, Morrissey.
Will take over on downs. 1st and 10.
So Newburyport takes over on downs. And Ipswich gave it the old Tiger try. Just didn't work this time. I can see why they scored so many points last week.
Yeah, they got an offense that can move the ball. I like Yanakakis. He's got a good arm. Just overthrew that time, but he just overthrew that time. The man was down there.
All right, here we go. Newburyport with the ball. It's 1st and 10. And the handoff over to Webster. He broke loose, got hit. The ball popped loose. Ipswich say they recovered. Let's see what the officials say. The ball got stopped right around the Newburyport 47-yard line, or 48.
Must still be Newburyport ball. They didn't give us. Yep, now they gave the signal.
So the Tigers recover the fumble with 5:50 to go in the second quarter of play.
1st and 10 Tigers.
And they have it at the Newburyport 48-yard line. Newburyport up 7-0 over the Tigers.
What's up, Jeff? Hey, what's up? Let's go.
So Yanakakis getting set, takes the snap, and he hands it off. They run left tackle, and they pick up about 5 yards or so. See who got the call. That was
Terry?
Cole Terry. So he got the ball down to the Newburyport 44-yard line with 5:29 to go in the second quarter.
4 yards.
Second down and 6 for the Tigers.
It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Clippers, for the Tigers rather, as the Yanakakis It's a keeper, hits the right tackle, and he gets the ball close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, let me see. I think they might mark it right about the 40. Yep. Be 3rd and 2. 21 yards and 6 carries for. Oh no, take that back. That was Yanakakis that carried the ball.
Yeah. Wokel in on the tackle for Newburyport.
Long 2 for the Tigers.
All right, Yanakakis under center. 3rd and 2, and it's a keeper as he goes straight ahead. And it looks like he's got another Tiger first down.
It's catchy.
It is.
Sounds like the Patriots games.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Here he goes.
Now, did I hear correctly that the superintendent, Sean Gallagher, is going to be working the PA this coming Friday?
He's going to be doing something.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know exactly what it was.
He's a nice guy. I had him on the radio once. All right, Yanakakis flips it out over at the last minute, and the Tigers get the ball down to about the 30-yard line. That was Terry on the carry. Received the pitch. So they have the ball at the Newburyport 36-yard line. With 3:16 to go in the second quarter of play. Yanakakis under center for the Tigers.
Flag.
And
timeout maybe? Yeah, timeout Ipswich.
Timeout Tigers.
so with 3:06 to go in the second quarter, Ipswich takes their first timeout. By the way, the Newburyport High School Boosters Club would love to have as a member. The Boosters are a non-profit volunteer organization. They support all the athletics at Newburyport High School, primarily through the concession stand, the sales at various events, and a flag football camp in the summer. And they provide scholarships and sweatshirts to athletes, grants to teams, and assist with special requests. So if you'd like to do that, get a hold of Jay Kalane at jcjayc@peddlers.net. Or you can follow them on Facebook. And that would be found under Newburyport All Sports Boosters. Newburyport leading Ipswich 7-0 right now. The Ipswich Tigers have the ball at the Newburyport 32, and it's 2nd and 7. So James and Terry are in the backfield for the Tigers. Yanakakis hands it off. And that was Terry on the handoff. He went left tackle. 3rd down play coming up. And it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Shot 2. 3rd and a shot 2 for the Tigers.
Tigers want to get a first down here to keep possession. And Yanakakis again takes the snap. And this time he hands it off. Looks like they have it. That was Chase Humpley.
Yeah, that's the first time he carried the ball.
Yep.
Brought down by number 8, Robert Johnson.
So Robbie Johnston on the tackle. Huntley gets a first down for the Tigers.
That's enough for another Ipswich Tiger. First down.
And 2:16 to go here in the second quarter. Newburyport up 7-0. Ipswich knocking at the door. So Huntley in the backfield right now. And there's a pass by Yanakakis, and it's caught. Yes, caught.
Morrissey. Yep.
Isaiah Morrissey makes the catch. And that's a 24-yard TD pass for the Ipswich Tigers, and it makes it 7-6. Newburyport with a 1-point lead right now. What a beauty. Right into the left-hand corner of the end zone.
That was a well executed, nice pass play. And a good catch.
All right, Dom Della Valle to do the kicking. Ben Yanakakis is going to hold. And Della Valle's a left-footed kicker. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it is good. And we have a tie ball game.
With 1:53 left in the first half to score.
1:53 to go here in the second quarter. Newburyport and Ipswich are all tied up. I wonder why more high school bands don't play this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 7-7.
So the Tigers are going to be kicking it off. Let's see if they are going to do any tomfoolery here at the tail end of the first half.
I don't see why they would. They're going to get the ball to start the second half, so why take a chance and put Newburyport in position? Let's see, we'll be at 1:53 to go.
Kicking off for the Tigers.
So Trevor Ward is going to be the deep back.
Back deep for the Clippers, number 21, Trevor Ward.
Yeah, Della Valle had, that was a strong kick.
Yeah, almost was hooking to the right there. Almost going to miss it, but he just got it inside the pole there.
So here we go. It's another fairly short kick. And it's picked up right around the 30 by the Clippers. They bring it up to the 40, out of bounds. And again, it was Barkevich, Walker Barkevich.
Wow. Walter Barkevich.
They almost want to say that they're aiming it towards him.
He took that from the 30 to the 47, maybe 48. Let me see.
Yeah, they put it at the 46.
Yep. 16-yard return. Well, Clippers in good field position. Maybe call a timeout then. Seemed like they were over on the sidelines there. Newburyport 46.
We're all tied to 7. And Murphy out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks downfield, throws to his right, and the pass is complete. Yes. Over to Jake Lane.
Wearing number 1 today.
Number 1, Jake Lane.
Last week he wore 83.
Brought down by number 30.
Pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Yep, the ball spotted at the Ipswich 46-yard line with 1:41 to go here in the second quarter. Robbie Johnston goes off for the Clippers as Jason Tamayashi comes on. Seamus Webster's in the backfield. And there's the snap as Murphy goes back and he tries to break loose from a tackle. He got caught right around the ankles and got taken down.
Yeah, he got right about back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 79, Alex Summers.
That was Alex Summers who made the tackle there.
Also number 18.
3rd and 2.
Cole Terry.
Down to a minute and a half to go here in the second quarter.
Newburyport called a time. I must have called a timeout there. Oh, it wouldn't have surprised me if Ipswich might have figured they're going to stop them, but I don't think so. I think Newburyport would have been the call.
So Webster's in the backfield as they send Tamayashi in motion. There's handoff to Webster. He breaks through. He's got a first down. And he's taken down inside the Ipswich 40-yard line. So a minute 26 to go in the second quarter of play. And they have the ball spotted down at the 38-yard line. The Ipswich 38.
55 yards and 4 carries for Webster. Plus he has an 82-yard reception for a touchdown.
Ward goes off for Newburyport.
Clippers still have 2 timeouts left. Have we seen Newburyport? They didn't run the draw last week, did they? They did the screen a couple of times. We haven't seen a draw yet.
No. So they send a man in motion. That's Johnston. Murphy looking, wants to throw, tucks it in, and he's going to run. Still spinning around, and he gets taken down right around the 30-yard line.
This time they didn't call timeout.
Under a minute to go, and it's 2nd and 2 for Newburyport. Murphy looks to his right and left, right down the middle, and it passes incomplete.
A little bit of traffic that time.
A lot of traffic. Robbie Johnson got hit just as he went up to go for it. So the incomplete pass stops the clock with 47 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for Newburyport. Well, the thing is, I bet that they are within field goal range.
Ooh, I don't know. That'd be a long one. You're talking over 50 yards, right? What are we, 30-yard line? It'd be 47 yards.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe they get a first down. Well, there's the handoff to Webster.
No, he didn't.
The ball popped loose. I'm not sure what happened over there.
Is that Murphy on a keeper?
Murphy covered it up. I know that. And they gave him a first down. The ball must have popped loose.
I didn't make it to my head with the wood chips. Like I did
40 seconds to go.
And I think Newport has 1 timeout left. And it's 1st and 10 at the 24.
Yep, at the 24. The score is all tied at 7. Newburyport took a 7-0 lead, and Ipswich came to tie it up.
Winding the clock down, 36.6. And I think Newport has 1 timeout left.
All right, so they're getting set. Webster's in the backfield. You have Murphy at quarterback. 3 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Murphy takes the snap, looking to his left, down into the far corner, and it is knocked down.
Intercepted.
Knocked down.
I think it's intercepted in the end zone. Oh no, out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
I don't know. The football's down there. Did they intercept?
Yeah, interception.
Whoa. Couldn't tell. There was, okay, so they intercepted and they immediately went out of bounds. Well, a nice attempt by the Newburyport Clippers. That would have been a beauty. They had, I think that was Webster that was down there into the end zone, but the defender cut right across and intercepted.
Tigers on their own 1 yard line.
First on the 1 yard line.
So 29 seconds to go in the second quarter. All tied at 7. Ipswich at their own 1 yard line. And they jam it forward.
Number 10, Ben Yannick.
Yeah, that's probably going to do it for the half.
Yep, Yanakakis picks up a couple of yards. So it'll be a second down for Ipswich. But the clock running down to 10 seconds, and that should be it.
That's going to do it.
So we've had ourselves a pretty good first half of football, high school football here at Ipswich, at Paul Doyen Field at Ipswich High School, and it's all tied at 7. So the Tigers are going to be gathering underneath their goalpost to our left.
See what I can put some stats together here for us.
And the Clippers are headed off for their meeting.
Very fast first half. The stuff to cover here. So I didn't check it all during the half. Let me see.
Yeah, years ago, you used to have people at all the games, and they would, they would try to find a telephone somewhere, and then the cell phones came along.
Yeah, and I'm relying on it more and more. I don't use it as a phone. It's more or less for sports updates for me.
Yeah, I know. I was. I don't know. I'm so strange. I was looking at my Twitter feed.
Yeah.
And I realized I was following 1,700 people.
Oh my goodness. I thought I was bad at 150.
Oh dear. So I'm deleting things.
I probably would if I knew how. Maybe by accident I'll do that. Oh, we're getting ready to start the second half, so that's all the scores. Oh, I guess that's all the scores I have. Oh, Triton trails 35-0 at the end of the first half.
Oh, ouch.
I guess we don't want any more scores. Oh, nice kickoff.
It's a beautiful kickoff, and Ipswich picks it up right around the 5-yard line, and they bring it up to the 25. Barkevich with a beautiful kick.
Who returned that? Was that Morrissey?
Yes.
Yeah, he seems to do a little bit of everything for that team.
All right, so it's just underway here in the third quarter. Ipswich Tigers taking a page from the New England Patriots as they declined to receive the ball. They wanted to receive it the second half. They won the toss. So the game all tied at 7. Here we are in the beginning of the third quarter of play. Now we got 5 people that are checking their armbands. And there's a run over on the left-hand side and taken down, a first down for the Tigers. That was Yanakakis. Trevor Ward on the tackle.
19-yard pickup.
So Yanakakis putting his experience to work here. He's a senior. He's been playing a long time for the Tigers. And there's a handoff as they break through. The Tigers, they're down to the 30. And that was a nice run by Cam James, number 12. So I think that's another Tiger
First down.
with 10:19 to go in the third quarter.
25 yards for James.
Yep, they spot the ball at the Newburyport 29-yard line.
Make that 26 yards.
So Yanakakis under center. And a toss over on the near side, and it is off of the hands of Isaiah Morrissey. That was a bullet of a pass. That would have been a tough one to haul in.
25.
So the incomplete pass makes a 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. They have the ball at the Newburyport 29-yard line. As they're set, there's the snap, and Yanakakis keeps it, and he brings it up the middle, pickup of about 5 yards. In on the tackle is Ralph Wokel. So it's going to be a third down play for the Tigers. And they have the ball at the Newburyport 24. 3rd and 4. And they hand it off. They hit left tackle. And it's going to be close, I think, to a first. No, it's not. It's going to be a 4th down play coming up for the Tigers. I think that was Terry Cole on the run.
Picked up maybe 2.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4th and 2 for the Tigers with the ball at the Newburyport 21-yard line.
Watch the quarterback
takes a snap, and he tries to push ahead. Newburyport.
I don't think he made it.
No, I don't think so. Really tough defense by the Newburyport Clippers.
Nope.
And it's going to be Newburyport ball.
Right.
So the Tigers get stopped on downs, and Newburyport takes over.
Take over on downs, 1st and 10 from their own 20.
With 8:29 to go in the third quarter of play. This game is all tied at 7. And the Clippers started out at their own 21-yard line. Murphy, a quarterback, out of the shotgun, and he hands it off. Webster gets by one tackler, and he's taken down around the 35.
That's enough for Newburyport. 1st down.
Yeah. Damn James. I'll have to get Billy Cashman to come up with a phrase. Although that's not him.
1st and 10 at the 36. 15-yard pickup by Webster.
Yeah. So the ball at the Newburyport 36-yard line with 8:05 to go in the third quarter. Newburyport and Ipswich all tied at 7. Clippers, Tamayashi in the motion, and the handoff to Webster. He goes left tackle, and looks like he may have picked up a couple of yards.
Number 6.
So the ball gets spotted at the Newburyport 38-yard line. So Green in the backfield. Murphy takes a snap, hands it off to Green, who runs straight ahead, and I think he picked up a yard.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a third down coming up for Newburyport.
3rd and 7.
They spot the ball at the Newburyport 39-yard line. 6:46 to go in the third quarter, and we are tied at 7 here at Paul Doyen Field at Ipswich High School.
They're on 39.
See what the Clippers can pull off here. Lane split wide to the right. There's the snap, and
Johnson.
they hand it off. Yeah, Robbie Johnston's gets the first down.
Yeah,
He gets the
job.
ball to about the 50-yard line.
That's probably about as close to a draw as we'll see.
Well, they spotted shy of the 50. We'll call it the Newburyport 49 with 6:15 to go in the third quarter.
First and nice 10-yard pickup by Johnston.
Much needed spot for the Clippers. So they keep the drive alive. Score tied at 7. All right, Johnston shifts over to the right. And there's the handoff to Webster, and Webster gets the ball close to the 45.
Yeah, pick up about 3.
So they'll put the ball at the Ipswich 46-yard line with 5:23 to go in the third quarter. Fox starting to roll in again here at Paul Doyen Field.
Yeah, you can see it coming in from the end zone.
Yeah.
Out of the woods.
Just in time for Halloween. All right, there's the snap and the handoff. No dice for Newburyport. Tom Green got stopped to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 1 yard. No gain.
So it's going to be a
Third and
third
7.
down. Yeah, third down play for Newburyport. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. What do you do?
Well, they've been keeping on the ball on the ground so far this half. They haven't thrown a pass yet.
So you have Webster in the backfield. Looks like Johnston's in the backfield too. There's the snap, and he looks
Webster. First down.
Straight ahead, first down, yeah. I thought he bobbled the ball a little bit. I was watching Murphy. I thought he bobbled it up, but he had handed it off. So Webster gets the ball past the 40, down to about the 38.
8-yard pickup. Webster's up to 83 yards on the rushing and 82 yards pass receiving. A total 165 yards total.
And it's another Newburyport first down. All right, Murphy takes the snap again, and this time he hands it to Green, who goes straight ahead, and Green gets down to
nice
about the
power.
30, still on his feet.
I think he's got it on the first down.
Yeah, he's inside the 30-yard line.
That was good power drive there. I don't know. It might be close to first down. I don't know if he made it or not. Yep, first down. And Green is up to 21 yards rushing now.
He seems to be the power guy if they need some short.
Well, Webster's got some good drive too. But yeah, it's nice that you don't have to rely on just one runner. Where you can't key on one.
So there's the snap, and they fake the
Murphy.
handoff to Webster. Murphy keeps it. He runs right, and he gets hauled down.
Might have picked up a couple.
Yanakakis, his counterpart, playing defense here, though. He takes him down.
Maybe picked up just 1 yard.
Yeah, picked a yard, so we'll call a 2nd and 9 for Newburyport.
At the 27.
2:37 to go in the third quarter, and we have a tie ball game at 7-7. Newburyport on the drive. So Johnston in the backfield along with Green. And there's the handoff to Green, who get
Flag on the play.
hit right at the line of scrimmage, but that's where the flag was.
This could look like in a position of holding, in the area of holding. Yeah, it's against Newburyport. That's the first penalty against Newburyport. It'll be a big one.
So the 10-yard penalty puts it back to the Ipswich 36-yard line with 2:15 to go in the third quarter. And it's going to be 2nd and 19, right?
Yeah. That's, like I say, the first penalty against Newburyport.
So Lane split wide to the right. Murphy takes the snap and wants to throw a little screen pass there, and it's caught, but didn't turn out like the last one. The catch was immediately smothered up. That was Tamayashi.
Was it?
I believe it was.
Oh, yep, Tamayashi high.
So it's going to be a third down play for Newburyport, 3rd and about 15, with 1:23 to go in the third quarter. So Green comes in. Webster goes out.
That's a long, 3rd and 15. Even if they get half of it, they might get themselves in the field goal position.
Johnson slot on the right-hand side. There's the snap. Murphy rolls to his right, looking, puts it up in the air. It is nice. Pass complete.
That's enough for the first down.
And that was to Jake Lane.
Well done.
And that puts the ball at the Ipswich 15.
18-yard pickup.
Under a minute to go here in the third quarter of play. So Lane split wide to the right on the left-hand side. Clippers have one receiver over there. There's the snap. And Murphy runs straight ahead.
Good yardage.
Take the handoff.
Where do they spot that?
Looks like they put that around the 10, maybe
right.
The 9.
10. All right, so 9. Be 6-yard pickup. So 2nd and 4 from the 9.
All right. So Murphy looks to the left, still out of the shotgun. He's Green and Johnson in the backfield, and
that's going to do it for the quarter, maybe.
Yep. Looks like time expires. That's it. So we have played 3 quarters here at Ipswich High School, and the score is tied at 7. Well, so far, I think your assessment, Richie, of the Newburyport Clippers, very good, being a strong defensive squad. They held Linfield down last week, and so far this week they've held the Tigers to just 7 points. Newburyport's going to be taking on Masconomet next Friday night. That'll be a home game at James Salem Field, World War Memorial Stadium at Newburyport High School.
Difference in ball control there. Ipswich had the ball for the first 2 minutes and 26 seconds, and the Clippers had it for the remaining 8:24. Yeah, Ipswich had 2:36, and Newburyport had it for 8:24.
7-5-5-7. Once again, running 50-50 raffle, 0-8-5.
All right, so they have the ball. Newburyport has the ball spotted at the 9-yard line. Newburyport going left to right. Deep in Ipswich territory. Murphy has a man in motion. Tamayashi. And he fakes the
Looks like a
handoff. Oh, a big mix-up there. As he went to hand it off, and nobody was there.
Somebody turned the wrong way. So he lost back to about the 12.
Brought down by number 50, Barry Markey.
12.
So that's going to be a third down play. We'll call it 3rd and about 7. Looking at the sticks across the field.
Oh, yeah, it was 2nd and 4 at the 9. So, yeah, lost 3. 3rd and 7 from the 12.
So Webster's in the backfield. Johnson's in the backfield along with Murphy.
Watch lane on this one.
There's the snap, and they hand it to Webster.
Wow, I thought they would have passed.
No, he went to the middle of the line. He got pushed back. So it's going to be a 4th down play coming up for Newburyport. Looks like they lost 2 on the play.
4th and 9.
And Walker Barkevich is out there.
It would be a 31-yard attempt.
Trevor Ward is going to hold.
It's a little bit of an angle.
They're on the right-hand hash mark. Here's the snap, the kick. It's blocked. Blocked by the Tigers. And it's picked up. Picked up by Yanakakis. And the Tigers made the best of a situation. They blocked that field goal again. That was a big play for Ipswich.
So they take over on the 19-yard line. Now it's up to the defense to do the job.
That's right.
That was a good drive for the Clippers, too.
Oh, very good.
From their own 21 down to the inside the 10. They actually get down as far as the 9.
So Barkevich, he's missed 2 field goal attempts.
Yeah, well, this one here, on a blocked one, it's kind of hard to blame the kicker on that, but somebody might have broke through. He maybe just hit it low.
That's possible. 9:13 to go in the game. It's all tied at 7. Ipswich with the ball at their own 19-yard line. And the Tigers run left. That's Cam James. So it's going to be a 2nd down play.
No gain. You talk about blocked field goals. Boston College has had 3 punts blocked this year, but it turned into touchdowns. 3 in 3 games.
Wow.
Once this week and then twice last week against Holy Cross. That's not a good sign. Even though they're 3-0.
We got to do a better job following Boston College.
They're going to be exciting this year. Dillon's a nice job. The quarterback threw for 5 touchdown passes against Wake Forest.
On that play, that was Isaiah Morrissey. He ran left and got stopped. So it's going to be a 3rd down play. Loss of a few yards. So 3rd and 12 for the Tigers with 8:06 to go in the game. Yeah, we should follow that. Boston College, UMass. We should, all these other states have big pride in their state schools.
Yeah, I keep track on BC a lot. BC and Notre Dame, too, I watch mostly in the college, plus Bentley.
Yeah, oh yeah. Powerhouse.
Oh, nice pass. Oh,
there we go.
Open.
Oh, nice catch. That's Bruin. Bruin gets taken down right around the 30. He was caught. Trevor Ward saving the day on that one with a nice pass to the left from Yanakakis to Broom.
Tackle by number 31.
And it's a 1st down for the Ipswich Tigers with 7:40 to go in the 4th quarter. So that gives the Tigers some breathing room. They have the ball
47 yards.
spotted at the Newburyport 33 right now. All tied at 7. And Yanakakis a little confused on the play. Now it looks like he's set. Takes the snap, and he comes around to the left-hand side, and he's hauled down by the Newburyport Clippers. He was tackled on the play by Trevor Ward, who grabbed onto that jersey and hung on. 7 minutes to go in the game. We're all tied at 7. So Yanakakis looking over to the Ipswich bench. They want to make sure they are all on the right play. Even the linemen have the plays on their wrist. Oh, boy. There's the snap and a toss. And that is by far overthrown. Intended for Justin Bruin. What do you think about the pitchers with the cards in the index cards in their pocket?
Well, yeah, you saw one type of what was it? Betts caught a fly ball, and he never had to move, and he takes the card out and smiles and shows where they're playing. Everything's also scientific now.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how many times they're right. How many hits are they taking away from batters? Hits up the middle. Yeah. I still don't know why batters don't bunt more when you get that shift on. Timeout Ipswich.
Yeah. Actually, I was watching the Cubs game last night, and Cubs, Joe Madden, they batted, they bunted, and scored a run. Then it backfired on him with Pedro Stroke pulling a hamstring. But
speaking of baseball, Mets are beating the Red Sox 5-0 tonight.
Oh no!
I think the Red Sox are going to switch and pitch. They're going to pitch Cuevas. I thought Velasquez was going to go. Then I saw that Cuevas was going to pitch. I don't know. I didn't check any more than that. But anyway, second down and 9. Third and 9.
With 6:27 to go in the game. Ipswich with the ball. Tigers on the Newburyport 32.
Defense got to dig in here. I'm sure this is 2-down territory for Ipswich.
All right, Yanakakis under center. Takes the snap, pitches it out over on the far side. It goes over to James on the right-hand side, and he's got the down.
And don't have to worry about it now.
Brought down by number 80, Derek Picciano.
So it looks like they spot the ball at the Newburyport 21-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ipswich Tigers.
James up to 50 yards now and 7 carries.
So Huntley's in the backfield for the Tigers. Yanakakis takes the snap. It's a pass into the corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Pass was intended for Isaiah Morrissey.
Good coverage on that play.
Yep, Trevor Ward down there, playing tough defense. Oh, that wasn't Trevor Ward.
Yeah, it might have been. He looks like he's on. Yeah, he's on Morrissey.
Okay. So 5:50 to go, just under 6 minutes to go in this tie ball game right now. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers in Newburyport territory. And pickup of a few yards as the Tigers run left.
Brought down by number 8, Robert Johnson.
Coming up with the call, that was Cam James, number 12. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2. And there's the handoff, and it's a first down for Ipswich. They get the ball down to about the 5-yard line. And that was Yanakakis on a keeper. He went left and got the ball down to the 6-yard line. So it's first and goal for the Ipswich Tigers. And this tie ball game, 7-7, 5:08 to go in the contest.
Ball's on the 5-yard line.
Yanakakis takes the snap and he hands it off. They run left and close to the goal line.
Ball carrier number 20, Chase Huntley.
Chase Huntley. He had a big gainer earlier in the contest, but this time he picks up some tough yards. He gets the ball down to about the 2-yard line.
One of the two. I think it's one. He picked up 5 yards.
Okay.
This ought to be the quarterback sneak.
So second and goal to go. Yanakakis under center. I think they were trying for the offside, weren't they?
Both times they've tried to do that. Now they're calling timeout. Both times they tried that. It didn't work. I don't know why they would have tried it there. 2nd and 1.
Yeah, you wouldn't gain much.
No, he didn't gain much. And but I would think this would be the quarterback sneak.
Well, I'm thinking if it's going to be a quarterback sneak, if you only have to sneak half a yard versus a yard, it might be enough.
Well, if they score, which they should, it'll put it down about 4 minutes. Almost say, let's score early. And give Newburyport probably say, score early so we get more time on the clock.
Yeah.
I saw Belichick do that one time. He told the defense, let them score and give us more time and, put them ahead. And then the Patriots come back and win the game.
He's so smart. Have you ever read any of his books?
Yeah. Just
is he smart in the books?
Oh
too?
yeah. There was a nice article about him and Ernie Adams in the Globe the past week. Where they met in Exeter, Phillips Exeter.
Oh.
And they've been friends ever since. They were freshmen there together.
Oh wow.
Or Andover, I guess it was Andover Phillips or whatever it is. Exeter. No, I guess it was Exeter. Yeah, Exeter. Yeah.
Phillips Exeter.
Yeah, Phillips Exeter. Yeah.
Okay.
They were freshmen. I was thinking Andover, but I think it was Exeter. But anyway, they met as freshmen. They've been friends ever since. And Adams is the big guy that does all the calls on the replays, the challenges. He's his top confidant.
All right, here we go. It is a 2nd and goal to go from the 1 for the Ipswich Tigers. Yanakakis keeps the ball and he drives forward.
Wow, they didn't give the signal yet.
No signal at all.
Nope. Wow.
So now it's 3rd and goal to go from inside the 1.
Yeah, I'd still do the same thing if I were them. No sense taking a chance of a handoff.
He didn't go straight ahead. He went to the left.
Yeah.
They tend to run to the left. Down to 3:39 to go in the game.
This is actually the Ipswich's advantage. Chop off more time off the clock.
So Yanakakis again under center. Takes the snap and
Touchdown.
Drives forward in for the 6. So that makes it 13-7. Ipswich with the lead for the first time tonight. With 3:25 to go in the game. Now let's see what they do here, because we've seen these extra points. These are critical. Let me see. So they are going to go for the extra point. This is Della Valley. He's a left-handed kicker. The kick is up, and it is good. So Ipswich has taken a 14-7 lead over the Newburyport Clippers with 3:25 to go in the game.
You know, that was only their second possession of the half. This is going to be Newburyport's second possession coming up here. 3:25 to go. Both the teams had a lot of ball control.
Cheerleaders have to do push-ups.
Oh, goodness. Boy, they must have been tired last week. No, but these kicks have not been long. I think it might have been by design. They don't want to give Newburyport a chance to get a long kickoff return.
Yeah. And Dama Valley again kicks it towards Barkavich.
And it didn't go out of bounds.
No. Oh,
Ipswich
dear.
ball.
Ipswich ball. The Clippers touch it. They didn't control it. Ball squirted loose, and Ipswich recovers.
Wow. Young mistake there.
So it looked like, again, they were trying to aim it towards Walker Barkavich, but it went past him, and he ran back for it. And the return guy, who was a little bit deeper than that, couldn't hang on to it. But it touched a Newburyport player, and then Ipswich recovered. So the Ipswich Tigers, with 3:19 to go in the game, they have the ball at the Newburyport 10-yard line.
It looks like just about the 10, yeah. First and goal at the 10.
First and goal for the Tigers.
So James is in the backfield, and it looks like Tigers are just tightening it up. They run around on the near side and in for the score.
Yep.
That's Cole Terry. 10-yard touchdown run for Cole Terry. And the Ipswich Tigers take advantage of the mistake.
Talk about lightning striking fast.
Yeah, and it's now 20-7. And now the cheerleaders have to do more push-ups. But 3:11 on the clock. And Della Valley to go for the extra point once again. There's the snap, the kick, it's up, and it is
no good.
No good, off to the right. So it's 20-7, 3:11 to go.
3:11 left in the fourth quarter to score. The Tigers
20-7, Ipswich with the lead over the Newburyport Clippers. Remember earlier tonight we were talking about turnovers, and they hurt. Might be a quiet ride back to Newburyport.
I think it might be.
All right, 3:11 to go in the contest, and let's see how they set this one up, the Ipswich Tigers. Dom Della Valley. Get set. So Della Valley gets set, and here we go. There's the kick. It's a little squib kick, and this time he kicks it to the left-hand side, and Newburyport covers it up, and that's that. Kick was right to Trevor Ward, who didn't let that one go. So they'll spot the ball at the Newburyport 35-yard line with 3:09 to go in this game, and Ipswich leading 20-7. All right, the quarterback for Newburyport, Tom Murphy. takes the snap, wants to throw, looking, puts it in the air on the left-hand side, and the pass complete. That's Jared Picciano. And a first down for Newburyport. So that spots the ball at the Newburyport 45-yard line. .303 to go in the game. Newburyport trailing at 20-7. They took the initial lead of 7-0, and now they are trailing. There's the pass. It's incomplete. That pass intended for Jason Tamayashi. So that stops the clock with 2:57 to go in the game. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Newburyport, with the ball at the Newburyport 45-yard line.
2:57 to go. Clippers need 2 quick scores. Ipswich scored twice quickly. Now Newburyport has to bounce right back and do the same thing.
Yeah, so we've seen it happen. And Murphy wants to pass, but he didn't find anybody, and then he got taken down right around the line of scrimmage.
Clippers probably called timeout.
Yep, timeout Newburyport.
Timeout Clippers.
3rd and 10. Actually, might have gained a yard on the play. 3rd and 9.
So that puts the ball at the Newburyport 46-yard line. Yeah, it can happen. 2:46, plenty of time. All right, Murphy again, out of the shotgun. Single back, and he wants to throw, puts it up in the air. It's caught at the 35-yard line. A nice catch by the Clippers' Trevor Ward. And he gets the ball down to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 Clippers.
Well, they spotted the 31, so it's 1st and 10 for Newburyport. 2:40 to go in the game. So Murphy looks over to his left, and let's see, was there a timeout? Nope, flag.
Procedure, Newburyport.
Yeah, Newburyport.
Procedure against the Clippers. Procedure Clippers 5 yards. 1st and 15 for the Clippers on their own 36.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 for Newburyport. They have the ball at the Ipswich 36-yard line. 2:16 to go in the game. Murphy takes the snap. He wants to throw. Gets away from some traffic, still with the ball, and now he's taken down in the backfield. Cole Terry on a nice tackle there in the backfield. And that will spot the ball back at around the Ipswich 41-yard line. It'll be 2nd or 3rd and some very long yardage.
2nd and 20.
2 minutes to go in the game. All right, here we go. There's the snap, and he puts the ball up in the air. Oh. Big hit. And was the pass complete? Yeah, the pass was complete. Was that Jake Lane that made that catch?
Was it him or Ward? I thought it might have been Ward.
Ward? Whoever it was, I'm surprised they popped up as quickly as they did. He got nailed. Third down, third and long yardage. Murphy looking, puts it in the air to the left side. It's incomplete. Pass was intended towards Spicciano, but I think they just wanted to get rid of it. That stops the clock with 1:26 to go. It's going to be a fourth down play coming up for Newburyport. Fourth and long yardage, about 17 yards or so. Ball spotted at the Ipswich 38-yard line.
Yeah, that pass was actually a completion for 2-yard loss that time. And timeout called by Ipswich. And so fourth down here and long, 4th and 17.
Timeout, Tigers.
So the Ipswich Tigers take the timeout, and when Newburyport broke the huddle, they had all types of receivers out there. All right, the Clippers have finished their discussion along the sideline as they come back out to the middle of the field. Newburyport with 4 receivers. In the backfield is Webster. Murphy, a quarterback, takes the snap. Gets pressured and hauled down. Tackle by the Ipswich Tigers. Chase Huntley was able to grab a hold of Murphy's shirt and just hung on and pulled him down. So that brings the ball back to the 50-yard line with 1:19 to go in the game. Ipswich leading 20-7. And Ipswich takes another timeout.
No, it's going to be a penalty here. I was wondering if there's a face mask on that play. Oh, maybe it's unsportsmanlike afterwards or something. I don't know. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Was that, when was that? Was that after possession, post-possession?
It must have been.
Yeah, first down Ipswich. Yep. Maybe over exuberant celebration there, which is understandable in that case. Big win.
Yeah, big win, big play. 1:19 to go in the game. Ipswich up 20-7. All the Tigers need to do is run off the clock. Look at that fog just laying right there. And this time they hand the ball off. They run straight ahead.
That was 18.
Yeah, that was
James. No,
Terry.
Terry, yeah.
Old Terry.
Picked up 5.
Clock stopped at 1:11 to go in the game. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6 for the Tigers and they pitch it out, and they run on the right-hand side over towards the Newburyport bench. First down for the Tigers.
Huntley.
Chase Huntley on the nice run. Pants those numbers a little bit.
Seamus Webster. And that's enough for another Ipswich Tiger. First down.
Ball spotted at the Newburyport 42-yard line.
Yard pickup.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 as the Tigers run into the middle of the pack.
Ball grab number 18, Cole Terry.
So Terry on the run. Picks up about 4 yards on that. And we're under a minute to go.
This will probably be the last play now.
Yeah, clock down to 30 seconds.
Going to be I think he's just going to down it. Yeah, the clock is just going to down the ball.
Yep. So that's it. As the Tigers down it, and the clock is going to run out. And the Ipswich Tigers come up with a win, 20-7 over the Newburyport Clippers. So a hard-fought game and a good win for the Ipswich Tigers. Newburyport had some good parts as well. We'll tell you about that coming up. First off, we'd like to thank Nick's Pizza as one of our sponsors. Nick also is our Feed the Crew sponsor. And we also want to thank Giuseppe's Italian Restaurant. Giuseppe's is our recap of the game sponsor as well. If you're interested in sponsoring broadcasts of Newburyport High School sports on local Channel 9, contact Sarah Hayden, 978-961-0350, or you can email Sarah with an H at ncmhub.org. Also, too, Newburyport High School All Sports Boosters, a non-profit volunteer organization dedicated to supporting all athletes at the high school, primarily through concession stand sales at various athletic events and a flag football camp in the summer. Boosters provide scholarships and sweatshirts to athletes, grants to teams, and they assist with special requests. Currently have some openings on their board of directors. They would love to have you join them. Contact Jay Kalane or Ann Margaret Bushnell or Jim Lucci, or contact them through Facebook under Newburyport All Sports Boosters. And again, I'd like to remind you that coming up, starting on Monday, it's U.S. Constitution Week, and the NCM Hub is going to be celebrating that, breaking out the All Citizens Access membership. It's a good thing, a good way to get involved in the community. And we'll show you how we set up for meetings. The school committee meeting, as a matter of fact, is going to be happening on Monday night. So we'll show you how we set up if you'd like to get involved with behind the scenes. That starts at 4 at the Senior Community Center. The meeting itself starts at 7. We can show you how we cover that. Coming up on Tuesday at 6 o'clock, you'll learn all about the Earthport Film Festival. And they'll explain everything from A to Z on that one. That starts at 6 at the NCM Hub Studios, adjacent to the Newburyport Senior Community Center. And then Wednesday morning, during the morning show from 7 until 8, we'll show you how we do that show. On Thursday, with the Drew Mulholland Afternoon Drive Show from 3 until 4, we'll show you how we do that, which is a little bit different than the morning show. And then on Friday, we'll show you how we set up for our high school football games at World War Memorial Stadium. And then we'll show you how we do the broadcast itself. So that'll be fun as well, too. That's all next week during U.S. Constitution Week. And
All right.
celebrate the First Amendment, which gives us the right to give us a recap of the game tonight.
All right, Win. Exciting game. Ipswich broke it open with those 2 quick touchdowns at the end of the game, and it was a well-played game. Clippers made some mistakes, but we expected that early in the season, and they made 3 mistakes today, and Ipswich capitalized. So first downs, 12 for Newburyport, 11 for Ipswich. Rushing plays, 28 carries for 134 yards for Newburyport. Newburyport was 7 for 13 passing for 164 yards. They had 2 sacks against them with minus 19, so net passing was 145. Total offense 279. Newburyport did not punt at all. Clippers were penalized twice for 15 yards, but they had 3 turnovers, twice on fumbles, once on interception. Very successful, 9 out of 12 on third down plays, 0 for 1 on fourth down plays. Ipswich, 11 first downs, 38 rushing attempts for 181 yards. Passing, 2 for 7 for 81 yards, so they had a total of 262 yards compared to 279 for Newburyport. 1 punt for 57 yards. They were penalized twice for 25 yards. So each team only had 2 penalties, so it was well played as far as that went. No turnovers against Ipswich. They were 7 for 10 on third down plays, 0 for 2 on fourth down plays. Total plays in the game, 43 for Newburyport, 45 for Ipswich. Time of possession, 19:52 for Newburyport, 24:08 for Ipswich. And score 20-7 in favor of Ipswich. Scoring plays. First half, Newburyport scored an 82-yard touchdown pass on a screen play from Thomas Murphy to Seamus Webster, and the kick by Walker Badkevich was good, made it 7-0 Newburyport. Ipswich tied it up with 1:53 to go on a 24-yard touchdown pass from Ben Yanakakis to Isaiah Morrissey. Kick was good by Dom Della Valle, and it was 7-7. Then in the fourth quarter, a 1-yard run by Yanakakis on a quarterback sneak. The kick was good, made it 14-7. Then another touchdown made it 20-7, and that was a 10-yard run by Terry. Terry ran it for 10 yards to make it 20-7 as the kick was no good. Individually for Newburyport, Thomas Murphy, 9 carries for 16 yards. Seamus Webster, 9 carries for 81 yards. Rob Johnson, 2 carries for 18 yards. Tommy Green, 7 carries, 21 yards. And let me see. For receptions, Webster had 82 yards and 1 reception. Trevor Ward, 2 receptions for 22 yards. Tamayashi, 1 reception for 3 yards. Lane had 2 receptions for 26 yards. And Piccioni had a reception, and his was good for 11 yards. And for Ipswich, Cam James had 58 yards and 8 carries. Ben Yanakakis, 41 yards and 15 carries. Cole Terry had 62 yards and 12 carries. And Chase Huntley had 27 yards and 3 carries. And Morrissey carried the ball once for a loss of 2 yards. So, and on the receiving end, Morrissey, 2 receptions for 48 yards. One of them was a touchdown. And Brum had a reception for 33 yards. So a good victory for Ipswich. They go to 2-0. Clippers drop to 1-1.
And the final score once again, 20-7. For the Ipswich Tigers coming away with a victory here at Paul Doyen Field at Ipswich High School. So that's it. That wraps up a night that's starting to get a little bit chilly here, but hey, what do you want? It's the middle of September, and we're off and running into the football season. I'd like to thank our field producer, David Kramer, doing a stand-up job here at Paul Doyen Field. Our executive producer, Sarah Hayden, back at the studio. And Richie, I'd like to thank you for joining us again. I'm Wynn Damon, and again, the final score, the Ipswich Tigers 20 and the Newburyport Clippers 7.